Hello, second graders. This is Miss Woodman-Russell. If you haven't found out yet, I've been looking at social studies in our grade, and it's been very exciting. Last week, so far, I've read 62 second graders from all of our different classes wrote about urban, rural, suburban in your own words. And people wrote great things. A lot of us got that urban is a city. In the suburb, people wrote that it's less noisy, but it's near a city. People wrote for suburban, there's lots of houses, but no tall buildings. There's lots of backyards. Someone wrote for suburban that people can't walk everywhere. It's a little more spread out. And then in rural, people saw those pictures and were writing about how people live far away from each other. There's farmland. People are more spread out. So I think we've got a great idea of what those three words mean in our mind, in our own words: urban, rural, and suburban in our own words. So I want to show you today what we're working on this week. I think there'll be 2 social studies assignments for the week. Today what we're looking at, is natural resources, which most of you have looked at in your class. So natural resources are materials that occur in nature. They happen in nature, and you can use them for a lot of different things. So for example, soil, plants, water, wind, sun, oil in the ground, those are all different natural resources. And we can use them for different things. So how might you use a resource? For example, trees are a natural resource, but you could use them to make lots of things. You could make firewood, you can make a house, you can make a boat, you can make paper, you can make furniture. Those are all natural resources. Wood is a natural resource, and those are all examples of how you could use it. So we know in a city, a lot of cities, a lot of urban areas are near water, because in the past, that's the biggest way people used for transportation. So big cities like New York City, like Chicago, like Los Angeles, in the United States, and big cities around the world are often near lakes, or especially near the ocean or a river. Ocean or river often where big cities are. That's such an important natural resource. So what you're going to do today when you go into the assignment is you're going to see, it looks like this. There's a picture of a suburban community. It's like a map, bird's eye view map. We learned about those this year. And you're going to think about 3 questions. You're going to think about, what natural resources do you see? So that's what we're talking about. Plants. Do you see any ocean or water? Do you see space? Do you see parks? What do you see here that people might be able to use, and for what? And then you also see a rural community. We've been looking at photos. This is now a map of a rural community. What resources are here, and how do you think somebody might use them? So this is your chance to look at those 2 maps and write in your ideas, and I will come back soon and share some of your ideas and your next step for social studies. Take care, second graders and families.